Void later on. So let's have a look and see if the draft is going to say that same story. Now Cignal Ultra will be banning out that Roger. That is just common sense at this point.
Yeah.
Against NXP.
Roger has been winning a lot of his games once he made it in back to the Project Next, and NXP Solid started this trend. For Esmeralda and Thams here, they won't be picked this game, so there is a huge emphasis on just banning out the Thams here for this series. It's only game number 2. We can still head to game number 3, and NXP Solid takes or wins this game 2. But if Cignal Ultra wins this, that's going to be a 2-0 for them, and they're going to get 3 points.
Yep. And either way, again, the standings for that group is going to be locked in. So they're just going to be happy to get a lot of the bonus. And this is for like a warm-up, right? This is a warm-up for the playoffs. Because obviously, they're going to be, both teams are going to be like really, they want to get into the playoffs well warmed up, you know, well, with a good spirit. And that's going to happen for sure if you get a victory here in this one. Khaled, good one. They respect their own Khaled.
that position of the bottom lane, it's 100% not going to be good for Cignal.
For sure.
For NXP Solid. But you know what? For Cignal Ultra right now, they ban out the Khaled. They don't want MB to get it. It's a respect ban to MB. But Hilda will be open, and how will Cignal Ultra deal with this?
Yep, that's going to be a great pick actually for Yaoi. He's been having a lot of fun with that hero. Aside from the usual Kufra, aside from the usual Jawhead, he's been having a lot of fun on this Hilda, and this is actually, I'm actually surprised it got through on the pickings.
Well, for Cignal Ultra, rather, it's going to be a side lane duo that they can go for. It's going to be Natalia and the Jawhead. So this might be their support duo, or their tank support duo.
Yep, we've seen this work before. We've seen this very scary against junglers. This Jawhead and Natalia combination.
And clearly, right now, it's Hilda who's gonna have to think about, facing the Jawhead here into the mid lane. It could be the ejector, it could be the homing missiles that's gonna duel you. So if you get thrown back to the
Saber!
If they just can throw people back to the turret, then that means Hilda will have to think twice about doing that. But for NXP Solid here, they really just get that Saber. They lock it in, and they're gonna show Cignal Ultra how it's done. MB with a Yuzhong lock. Cignal Ultra, what will they go for? Oh, that's a Yi Sun Shin.
Okay, the PC itself, I think, kind of swapped out the images, so this is going to be Yi Sun Shin. All right, which is a very good pick for NXP. Historically, that has had a lot of advantages for NXP Solid. H2O's no slack in using that hero.
Yeah, and, clearly you just need to secure the certain positions here for
right.
Cignal Ultra, and I like this poll coming out here from the last not the last Insanity. I just saw Bensanity, and I immediately thought of that Insanity. That we are angry coming out here for Ruby, and I like their poke potential here. If ever Cignal Ultra got that YSS, that could have been really great for their side. Could have been. Should have. But right now, NXP Solid got it. And that is not a Saber, ladies and gentlemen. That is not a Saber. That is going to be a, what do you call this? A Yi Sun Shin. So, Cho for Cignal Ultra, that will be the ban. NXP Solid doesn't want the Valor on the side of Cignal Ultra. Imbadi is just way too good at that.
Way understandable, because the Valor last game was just so on point. And if that happened this game with a Hilda, the Hilda is going to be stopped. The Hilda is going to be stopped so easily with that Valor pick. As well as the Yuzhong. Yuzhong just hates that Valor.
A good respect ban here from the side of Cignal Ultra. They ban out the Selena.
Finally realized it, right?
Yeah, Chester was doing great with the Selena. And even if they didn't pick it right now, just because there is a Selena, Hilda on their side, I think in a way for the side of Cignal Ultra, that is a good move just because you don't want Natalia to be stepping on those traps and get the other team's gonna get the idea where you are.
Yeah, for sure. Now removing the Chang'e means the Cignal Ultra's range capabilities are kind of limited, but Farsa's still available. So why do I think that's going to be happening here?
Oh.
But no, they don't care about that. They want to go for the Angela, which means...
I think it's a Claude.
Yes, there's a good chance.
A Claude is coming out of this.
A very, very good chance is going to be Claude, because not only do they need range, they also need a carry. So that's a Claude. NXP, they kind of already know this for sure. And they don't have a carry of their own, so there's options for going Ling or Lancelot here.
They have the YSS.
Oh, they already have the YSS, right? I keep forgetting that's not a it's not a saber.
Not a saber.
Okay. YSS is already there, so they just need that big mage. Farsa is going to be the option here for sure. But Rafaela instead. They said we don't need that damage. We already have. Oh, there. Okay, we already have the X-Borg. That's why we don't need the Farsa damage. So that's absolutely fine. Now here it is, the carry roll for Cignal Ultra. Already expect that Claude.
We're expecting a Claude, but it could go in another form. Could be a carry, could be a Ling. Who knows? Cignal Ultra here.
Either way, it's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be fun, and it's gonna have a lot of ways to deal with the enemy team.
So here we go. Really thinking about it, by the way. I think they're gonna run the clock here on the pick.
Yeah, they have all the time in the world.
All the time.
And they just go for the Ling. It's the
Angeling.
The Angeling combination.
Okay, there you go. So this is going to be a bit of a classic for Cignal Ultra. They're not really trying anything new. This has been done before. Except for maybe the weird Natalia Jawhead combo, which one of them is going to be an off lane for sure, unless it's going to be just Imba DJ spamming on the off lane alongside Ruby. So this trio of Ling plus Jawhead plus Natalia is going to be able to do a lot of damage on the middle game.
And as you can see right now, Rockhart, there is a Ling, Angela on this side of the screen. This side, that is going to be Cignal Ultra.
There you go, fixed up right away.
And this side is going to be NXP with their own standard setup. The only thing that changed here is the Rafaela. And I think it's going to be an in-your-face lineup for the side of NXP. And this is what Cignal Ultra wants. They have a lot of ways to pull you back, to throw you away, and to go to the back lines.
Yep, they're gonna throw you left, right, and center.
They're just gonna
they're gonna tie you down, man.
They're just gonna they have so much displacement on their kits. It's not even funny. But for the side of NXP Solid, the only the one thing that Cignal Ultra should look out for is the force engage that NXP has.
Yeah, they're gonna have a lot of ways to engage in Holy Baptism, Last Insanity. They're gonna be in the Hilda, by the way. It was always gonna be in your face for sure, like you said. It's gonna take a lot to peel them off, and I'm not even sure that Cignal Ultra has the capabilities aside from the Jawhead to do that. That's interesting, right? So let's go into the game. Apparently, they're really quick with the re-lobby, and we are heading into the matchup.
And let's see how will they face this, and how will they try to control the game. NXP Solid on the verge of just losing the series to Cignal Ultra. What can they do? Can they come back from this? And can they take us to a game number 3?
Everyone's looking for that game number 3 just because of who's playing right now. And I think that it is very well founded. I think the game earlier was supposed to be an NXP game. Yeah, I'm still not over that.
MB here. Use the flicker at a very odd time. Like he is
45 seconds.
He's gonna be forced to go back anyway.
And so that's gonna be a domination on top lane. For
so
Cignal
if
Ultra.
he even if he tried to use that earlier and just not get damaged,
could have been better.
That could have been very efficient because you still burned out your flicker.
Look at that, and MB's half again because of Sujin on that Natalia. He's gonna be seen though. He can't really walk on out of the bush, and now invisibility
and
is
Hades.
back.
That
Hades
is a level 1 MB.
God.
That is a level 1 Yu Zhong. And it's not like he was given any time to actually fight him, but DJ with a side
What?
lane winning that duel 1v1 against the next board.
How? How are
And,
these things happening?
well, this is Cignal Ultra. This is their own brand of MLBB. And if you would look at this, Mountain Shocker hits a lot of people here, but they don't care. Onto the top lane, energy protection is down. The turret is at 1/4 HP.
Yep. 1/4
That's
HP right
fast.
away. So they removed the outer turret energy shield. They also are able to take it down soon. How much pressure is Cignal Ultra gonna put here? I mean, that's too much. And the bottom lane is gonna be answered very well though by NXP. Good retake, but the rest of the team is here to go and fight.
And Renegade here will be the prime target for Bensanity and the others. Tempest of Blades hits to H2O. Are they gonna go down? And look at this! Heart Guard going up! Puppets on a string. They won't go for H2O, but
Oh
they
my
will get
God.
a lot of this.
What?
Whoa! Okay.
And they're not done.
Yawi is here.
Yawi.
Really wants to fight. He's trying to defend this as much as possible. Destroy it onto the bottom lane. Imba DJ, look at that. Love waves. Love waves popping on the string.
Unbelievable.
And Natalia will go down.
Finally, H2O with an answer though, with the Mountain Shocker able to stop Sujin from backing off the base completely. And Bensanity's in trouble as well. This could be the answer that NXP are looking for.
Oh!
Gets
almost.
another kill to H2O. That's 2 within the last 30 seconds.
Bensanity almost escaping that, but with a well-timed physical attack coming out from H2O, he won't be able to. But here comes
Look at
Rhea
Rhea, so
going in for
comfortable.
We Are Angry. Sujin just waiting for the right time. Just stalking there, stalking his prey. Hades, on the other hand, getting that purple buff. So right now, it means that they are ready, willing, and
this.
able to take this turtle. H2O, he's not gonna force that. They're just gonna give this turtle up.
Yep.
They know that they're gonna have problems with it. Yawi here, in front of everyone. Chester, there's the dragon. Look at this, last insanity. Turtle has been slain. Retribution Lord. Oh my goodness, that is not the Lord. That is the turtle, but he's going to be the Retribution Lord, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, for
As
sure.
H2O will get that, but Ling, Hades still has another thing in mind. If I don't get the turtle, I will get your ally.
Yep, and Hades already working on that purple buff. Will be secured by H2O nonetheless. It's a very intense matchup here for Cignal Ultra. And we've seen this before though. This can easily be still overturned by NXP if Cignal Ultra is not careful.
Who? Cignal Ultra. Man, oh man. NXP Solid, they're really having a hard time now. Their side lanes here have been shut down by Cignal Ultra into the early game. If they can come back from this, I think NXP Solid has a really good chance.
Yeah.
But the Angela Link combination is just taking its toll. It's working wonders for the side of Cignal Ultra.
Yep, Mountain Shocker for the reveal means that they'll know where all these guys are. At least they're going to slow down the game because of that. And this is so uncharacteristic. At 5 minutes to have a 3K goal lead over NXP Solid. That's very rare because usually NXP Solid is really good at the early game.
And they're very aggressive. This is their play style. They know they want to fight.
Look
But
at Rhea.
Rhea catches out Chester.
Against
Chester
4
here next
people.
to target. And that is going to be the Black Dragon form just roaming around everyone here, trying to hit them with the passive. Hades going straight for that turret. MB here has no choice but to actually just stop and defend that turret.
Yep.
MB, the unstoppable force, the ejector, damage won't be enough as he is tanky as usual.
Wow, this is uncharted territory here, by the way. Like, Imba DJ is playing so well. He's able to push out the bottom lane with an Angela and still be able to contribute to the fight. It's so odd, and that's what you get. Although no ultimates, hard guard going in time, able to save Rhea. And that's just what you want to do. You want to be able to at least use that all the time whenever you go for
Mountain
something.
Shocker, is it going to be available in just in time to take down Rhea? No, it won't.
No, it's not.
But
Man.
with Rhea back in the base, they went straight for the turtle. I like the proactiveness. Let's see how Cignal Ultra will deal with this. And it seems to me that H2O is just getting the best of Hades in terms of the retribution battle.
Yep, nice attempt there by Hades to go for it. But again, it's a little difficult to place yourself in the right time. You gotta look for it all the time, and it's just 4 people from NXP means it's retribution. Even if you get the retri, you might be taken out, so he has to be super careful.
Insanity with the flicker out. We'll just try to get away. Mountain Shocker damage is
That's
there.
Ben.
And that is going to be Insanity trying to run away. Heart Guard isn't available at this point. It cannot bail him out. Yawi is there. Yawi will get that kill onto the back lines. Let's see Natalia trying to really go for H2O
boy!
at that point. And let's see, is the damage there?
Sujin.
Is the damage there, ladies and gentlemen? Let us see. Hades here going against multiple people here, but the Angela makes it even. Yawi next target. Will it be possible for him to get taken down here as well? Yes, it will be. I think Last Insanity pops in front of everyone.
Oh my god!
Renegade is the next casualty. 4 people's gonna go down here.
What a high
on the side of
sustain.
NXP Solid, and that is still okay.
He's not done.
Okay,
Wants to go
he
for the
wants
kill.
more. He wants more.
Wow!
Guy wants more, and this is why you never give the link to Hades.
Man, Hades, what a beast on that link. Tempest of Blades once more. They're burying NXP Solid even further down. Look at that, Hades even makes a hit on the tower before he exits.
Oh, cost effective. Being cost effective,
H2O!
that is the question. Oh my goodness, he actually lives. But at the price to pay is the Chester's life. And I feel that Chester is really happy that he just
Very
built out
happy.
H2O at that
For
point.
sure. Just literally, I think that was literally 1 HP. Oh my god, that was so close. Let's have a look at that Gillette instant replay here. Hashtag shave the day. This is basically them coming from a fight on top lane. And they still had fuel to keep going here. Of course, a lot of casualties from that. But overall, that was an advantage to Cignal Ultra.
Yeah, that's true. NXP Solid, on the other hand, they're doing a great job. I mean, H2O is at a 4-2-2. So you know that this guy is getting his items.
Still.
He's winning all the retribution battles against Hades. So Hades here needs to look out. Because if stalling is the name of the game and NXP Solid H2O is winning the retribution battles between them, then that means the Lord Steel is going to be a factor here for the side of
5 people.
Cignal Ultra.
1v5, man, for Rhea.
And Rhea here can just sustain that as long as 5 people aren't really, committing to that. That's going to be a gray area for the side of NXP Solid.
Yep, look at this. Cignal Ultra. Hades is very low. He still has the Finch poise. He'll be able to exit out of there. With MB's the one being consistently targeted by Cignal Ultra here. Non-stop aggression coming from the red side.
Demon Hunter Sword. It is the next item pickup here for Hades. And it is made to make those tanky heroes onto the side of NXP Solid just have a hard time in just tanking. It will deny them of the tankiness that they want, and they can get bursted down just by that item alone. Okay, so in terms of Natalia Rockheart, what do you think? Do you think that Chester is going to be the next target for him? Because I think H2O is getting harder and harder to burst down at this point.
Yeah, at this point, H2O's being... this is what we were talking about, the consistency of the H2O, not to mention Chester. Just basically throwing his body just to be able to save H2O all the time. Expect that to be a little bit more effective later on. As long as they can sustain against like big assassination attempts from Cignal Ultra, they're still in this game.
Look at this, Rhea sizing up his men, trying to see if he can go for the pull. We are angry. It's still a possibility. Let us see. Cignal Ultra. Ling is just getting his purple buff. H2O as well is getting that. The Lord is now up. NXP Solid.
Oh boy.
Will H2O win this certain retribution battle? This is the most important yet. If they can get this, they can stall the game.
It's going to be super, super critical here. So Cignal Ultra, they're looking for a sure Lord, but it's proving to be difficult because NXP, they're really forcing division, especially with the Hilda. They can easily do that. They're doing that right now. Of course, Angela is on the off lanes, ready to teleport at any moment's notice. It's the fight.
And here comes the Black Dragon form, and you know what that comes out. That's going to be a fight.
H2O's
and
down!
H2O is down. They collapse on him, and he falls down like a domino. There, I said it, Rockhart. I went for your
That's
advice
right.
earlier, and that is going to be a double kill. Renegade, last man standing for the side of NXP Solid, and that was a fight that NXP Solid, they weren't really ready for that.
They were not.
They were
Absolutely.
not.
And Renegade going to be the next casualty. While this is happening, though, the Lord is already being taken by Cignal Ultra. This is just a bonus round at this point.
That is the Lord's lane. If you can't beat him at a retribution battle, just take him down.
Take him down right away before he can even get near the Lord Pit, and you should win 100%. But the problem is they do not get the enhanced Lord. This is the basic Lord. It only got enhanced at 12:05, and they were already killing it before the 12-minute mark. So it's not.
Yeah, that matters.
That matters a lot. So the push is going to be a little bit more difficult, and especially if Rhea goes down here, they're not going to be able to push in. He's going to have to survive and sustain, and he does just that.
Remember, when you want the enhanced Lord, you let the Lord respawn again.
Yes.
If you're
Have to
hitting it,
reset.
you let it reset, and that happens while at reset. You just get back whatever it is that you actually, you lose all the damage that you've done, but
Yep.
at
It's
the
enhanced.
process, you're gonna get an enhanced Lord. And
Yep.
as you can
It's a
see,
big fight.
an enhanced Lord, a luminous Lord, will actually bump into those turrets.
Mountain Shocker going down already. Lord is already on half, and they're just ignoring it. They're just going for the towers here.
And this is a great move coming out from NXP Solid. They just clump up together. It's not like Rhea has a good position for the push or the pull in. So they get Yawi. Yawi is forced to use the flicker, and onto the bottom lane. Renegade is there, just trying to clear up the turrets, and a lot of minion waves here going to the side, just marching onto the side of NXP. NXP is doing a great job just holding on, but still
Rhea.
Cignal Ultra. As long as this keeps up, it is inevitable for the turrets to go down. Bottom lane turret will go down. Top lane turret as well. And these two turrets onto the different sides of the map here for the side of NXP Solid are down.
Yep. And that's basically all they wanted to do at that point. Although, despite all of this, I feel like, despite the 11k gold lead, by the way, wow, 11k, 12k gold lead for Cignal Ultra, I still think that there's still some openings here. Again, H2O already locked in that endless battle. He's on the way to a defensive item at this point. And they still have a little bit of a chance as long as they can, like, find Rhea. As long as they can isolate at least Rhea or Tsujin, because Tsujin is not going to be... As good as Tsujin is on this, is not going to be able to keep doing this all the time. Here comes a big fight. It's going to be MB flying in.
And H2O, he's gonna go down. And look at that poke, Tempest of Blades. And Chester here, next one to actually fall. MB, damage output way too high. Going in, going out, going once, going twice. Hades just pokes everyone.
That's right. He just pokes everyone using that killing spree as well. Stays on top of the game. Able to just keep going. And lifesteal is also a big deal. That's it. Should be it. It's going to be difficult for Renegade and Yawi to defend this. Very limited wave clear from this Hilda. And they're just taking off Renegade now.
And Hades with the heart card. Yawi just gets popped. And look at that, Renegade, legendary. And that's going to be a 2-0 for the side.